Yo, what's up, guys? We're back again with the scooter. You probably can't see it from there, but the shock has once again come apart. I was pretty sure when I had taken it apart last time and when I put it back together, I didn't put it back together 100% of the way. I don't know how else really to explain that, but I could see more threads on the thing. So the goal of today's video is we need to get that shock out. We need to get it out into the shop, get it set up in our little homemade rig, and then I need to head to Harbor Freight. And my idea here is to get some thread locker, and basically we're just going to Loctite it and hope that holds it, assuming we are able to assemble it properly this time. And then hopefully we can take the moped for a little ride. Harbor Freight should open here in the next 30 minutes. It's like 8:30, and it kind of is sunny and looks warm out, but when you're standing here in the shade, it is stinking cold. So I already know it's going to be a cold ride. Probably just going to take the modified 72 volt razor to get there. And yeah, they should have some thread locker, some Loctite, get a few other things, and then we'll head back. And that's basically the plan. So first step, let's get this shock off. So guys, it's kind of worth mentioning, I don't remember if I said it in my intro or not, but I have 2 hours to get this done. I have something to do at 11 over at my mom's house. Actually, fun thing to do. Kid's sister's birthday party, and they got like a bouncy castle or something. So 11 o'clock, we need to be at my mom's. And I'm hoping I can get the shock put back together and everything. And then we can turn the lights on here, give you guys a grand tour here in a second. But I'm hoping I can get the shock put back together and actually ride the moped to my mom's house. I've never taken this thing more than 5 miles because it seems like just weird things keep happening. So that is the goal. We're on a time limit. I'll show you the shop here, and then we'll rig up our spring and get to doing things or fixing things. All right, so bottom one is the easy one. Should just be a 10 millimeter. Alright, shock is out. Alright, now let's see if we can get the top piece off. Last time I tried doing this, it did not want to come off. Should be a 12 mil in the front, I think like a 14 on the back. This one unfortunately has a nut. Oh, look at that. It's nice when you put stuff back on yourself and you don't crank it to all you know what. Alright, so we need to go to the barn or the shop and rig up this device, compress this, and get this threaded back on here. And yeah, hopefully it stays. That's what we're gonna go to Harbor Freight for, is get some Loctite for this. So yeah, let's go to the shop, rig this up, and hopefully, yeah, by the time I get all that done, Harbor Freight will be open. We can jump on the bike, ride there, and continue on. Hopefully get this fixed today. Guys, grand tour of my little shed, or my shop. Just a little 10 by 10 shed with a giant smiley face on the one side, but here's what we're working with on the inside. We got a forge for my blacksmith and stuff. There's a Harbor Freight anvil, another better anvil, and then the very clean, very organized workbench with our drill press right in the middle of everything, because this is what we got to get this spring fixed. Basically, you need to open this up. The spring bottom will go in the anvil, keeping it from rotating. So then it can basically only go left or right. It's not going to be able to go forward or back. And then I'm going to go get the spring, and I'll show you. We're going to use these ratchet straps on each side to basically pull the spring down, and then hopefully you can get that top on. All right, so I have the vise clamped with the largest clamp I've ever seen to the base here. So that vise isn't going anywhere. I mean, that thing is solid. And then we have the shock in the vise, so it can only go this way it can't go side to side. Let's see. Like, it can go front to back, but it cannot go side to side because that thing is squared that way. So the idea here, if you put the spring in the right way, what the heck? What's going on? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Basically, I take that ratchet strap, we put it on this side. We take that ratchet strap, we put it on this side, and we pull down both sides at the exact same time. And then we can get this on. So I'm gonna get it set up. I'm not gonna torque it. And then we're gonna run to Harbor Freight, get the thread locker, which we need for that. And then we'll come back, hopefully crank it down all the way and get the top on. I'll set it up and show you what I mean. I think it'll make sense once you see it. I also forgot to do is just see how far down in there that is. We need to extend this so it's closer to the top because it should not be down that far. Our shock or spring, or whatever you want to call it, is basically compressed right now. So we need to take this back off, pull that out, put it all back together. I did this last time. I should know better. Should be able to take this and just pull it up. Oh, that's not supposed to come off. Wait, where's the... Uh-oh. We're missing a nut. There's supposed to be a nut right here that is not there, because that's what this goes over. Oh no. Alright, well, time to go find the nut bin and see if I have a nut that fits. Guys, we have a problem. I cannot find, for the life of me, my nuts or my bolts. And I know they're all in a thin little thing. I just found them. Gosh dang it. Oh, I knew they had to be somewhere. Alright, that's good. I was about to say, I'm just going to have to buy some new ones because I can't find them and we're running out of time. But I just found the package. So, come on, get in here. Get in here. Come on. I found what I was looking for, but unfortunately, I don't think any of these are going to be big enough. So, I'm basically in the same predicament. Oh, man. This is the biggest one, and that is definitely not going to fit. Now, I did find... Fucking ridiculous. So this is the biggest I have, and the kit here, obviously not going to work. I did find this bolt, which barely fits on the end here. But it's like the threads aren't right. So, I don't know. I'm half tempted to just Loctite the crap out of it, say screw the nut, and hope it holds, because I honestly don't even know what the nut would do. Like, if I tighten this on here and it's tight all the way, I guess let's see how far this goes. How are you supposed to get this tight on here if the rod in the middle spins? That just seems a little... And then I guess the nut just covers up those extra little bit of threads there, but I feel like if I Loctite this whole thing on here, it shouldn't make a difference whether there's a nut at the bottom. I do not like the design of this at all. The fact that it just screws in and then you have this circular, I don't know even what you call it, the shaft of the shock, but there's no way to keep this from spinning to get this tight on here. It's just really a stupid design. It'd be nice if this shaft had just a flat spot where you could put some vice grips or a wrench or something and hold it. But of course, why would we have that? Maybe that's what the nut's for. Is you put the nut down tight this way so then you can have a wrench to hold it. Alright, I think I'm just not going to worry about the nut because I don't have one. And I doubt Harbor Freight sells one big enough because I'm pretty sure this kit that I have here is what they have for nuts. And we're just going to Loctite the crap out of it. Hope it holds. And if it falls apart again, we'll just burn the scooter down. Currently 9:40. Our deadline is 11. That should give us plenty of time to get to Harbor Freight, get back, and then assuming everything goes well, I think we should make it just in time. Worth mentioning, I kind of forgot to charge the bike, Razor, whatever, last night, so hopefully we have enough battery. I guess it just is what it is at this point. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. I think 84 is a full charge, so should be able to make it there and back as long as we're not, you know, full throttle, 50-mile-an-hour drag races. All right, let's get this out the garage and then head to Harbor Freight. All right, so we're suited up. It's the middle of October. It is stinking cold. I don't even have any gloves. I really need to buy some. But we're gonna mask up and we'll see you guys when I'm at Harbor Freight. Not gonna film on the way there because it's just too cold and windy. Not to mention, it's a pretty straight, boring drive. Like, I just have to go across one main road and then I'm basically there. So, yeah, see you guys when I'm at Harbor Freight. Well, it's currently 10:03 and we're home. So I made it home in literally less than 5 minutes. I was flying. Oh man. Being cold is temporary. We can warm up. We can warm up. I'm excited. Got everything I needed and then some. Also picked up here, I'll show you everything we need. So yeah, let's go compress this shock. Try and get it compressed, re-put back together, reinstalled, and we can take her for our first maiden voyage. We got our spring back in our little jig here. I don't even think I'm gonna use this now because there's no nut. I don't really see this doing anything. Could come back to bite me, but for right now, as you can see, we got it almost flush. Can almost get it started on there. Just need to crank it down a little more and then we should be good. But first, we need to run to the store, go get that Loctite thread locker. All right, so I'm pretty sure you're supposed to let this stuff set for like 24 hours and dry, but I don't have 24 hours. I have 8 hours. So quicker I get it assembled, quicker it can sit here and set up. Let's compress both of these, get them down far enough, get this started, throw the thread locker on, and yeah, we can hopefully get it back in the moped here. So we're all set up here. It's the best angle you're getting. There's really no good place to put you guys so you can see. The idea here is we just basically give this side a click, and give this side a click. We need to prevent that from happening somehow. Now, theoretically, if this thing decides it wants to go boom and shoot off, I have this nice pole here to protect me. At least that's the idea. Alright, I think that is down far enough. It is definitely not straight, but I think it'll be okay. Now we should be able to take our thread lock here. Stand in a very dangerous spot that I should not be standing in. Oh, it ran down the side. All right, perfect. Come on, you can do it. This is not a good spot for my hand to be in. I think that's as tight as she's gonna get without doing some other weird things. Now, the more I think about it, I think that bolt at the bottom was solely so you could tighten this thing. I have some vice grips here, but I don't think, ooh, I can clamp it. Alright, well, hopefully you guys can see this, but I'm basically going to stick my vice grips in between the spring. Hope they grip. Oh yeah, that's definitely tighter now. I need a screwdriver. Where is a screwdriver? I don't have a screwdriver. This brass rod will work. Stick this in the hole. really crank this thing down. We're really going to be relying on that thread lock, that Loctite, to hold this on, especially once it sets up. But the tighter I can get this, obviously, the better, and the more chance it holds. I'm worried about bending my brass rod. Here you go. This will work. Nice thick Allen key. We ain't bending this bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh, alright. I gotta be careful not to mess up the bushings. Can we just spin this all the way around and let the pole hold it? Alright, if it comes apart this time, guys, I honestly am just going to get new shocks. We're basically at the point now where I've assembled it as good as I possibly can. We threw a bunch of thread lock on it. It is as tight as it's getting. Look, and I still have that much threads left over, which is, I'm pretty sure, where that nut was supposed to be. And that's why I didn't put this boot on, because the boot, I think, just basically covers up the nut. It's not really doing anything for the actual shock. So, get these vice grips off. And then the scary part is relieving all the tension on this, because the way these things work is you basically hit this red button. And I need to hit them both at the same time. So, yeah, wish me luck. This is the scary part of it all. Everything else has been kind of easy to this point. Alright. Be gentle. Don't go flying. Don't do anything weird. 1, 2, 3. Oh, alright. Whew. Success. Oh, there we go. Alright. Our shock is back together. No casualties. Nobody got hurt. We got thread lock in it. Everything's good down here. These welds are absolutely terrible. I think we're just going to get new shocks regardless. Because looking at these welds... Here, let me show you. Quality welds on the bottom here. They didn't even go all the way around. Like, I get it. It's probably hard to get in there, but it's basically just tacked on each side. That does not give me very much confidence. So I think our first upgrade on the scooter is going to be replacing these shocks. 1, I don't like the design of them. 2, I don't like how much of a pain in the ass they are to adjust. I don't even know how this thing works. I mean, I do, like, you're supposed to be able to, you know, compress the spring even more and then move this, blah, blah, blah. I think it's just easier to get new shocks. So, yeah, I think that'll be the first upgrade. But first, we need to go reinstall this, hopefully get it on the scooter. And I think we will have enough time. It's only 10:18, so if we can get this installed in the next 15 minutes, get out of here by 10:30, I think we'll have plenty of time to make it to my mom's by our 11 o'clock deadline. And we can call this video a success. Yeah, thumbs up if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. I do a bunch of crazy stuff like this all the time. Man, that's stressful. But on the bright side, now I have some thread locker, so that's cool. I'll show you where'd the cap go. Where'd the cap go? Anything that has a cap, I am famous for losing it. There it is. Jeez. I hope I got enough Loctite thread locker down in there that this thing basically never comes apart again. Like, I wouldn't be upset if this thing is stuck on there for life. Just had a minor panic. As you can see, that is not the right direction. And I was like, crap, did I put this on and spin it too much? And then I remembered, if I take and I put this bolt in the bottom here, oh, it's probably not gonna go. Oh, there we go, one-handed, let's go. If I get that one in the bottom, I should just be able to spin the top piece. And then we should line up. Now I just need to compress it a little bit. Get that bolt in. Tighten everything up. pardon the geese. And we'll be good to go, guys. I think we're actually going to make our deadline. I think we're going to make our time limit. That's all tightened up. Let's just snug this guy in the bottom here. And we are theoretically reassembled and good to go until it falls apart again. It's only fallen apart twice on me, so I guess so far so good. The good news is both times it fell apart, I was 5 minutes from home, so I ended up just driving it home. And yeah, all right, let's go get ready to go, suit up, and take this thing on its first maiden voyage longer than a mile. Because so far I think I've driven the thing like 5 miles. Haven't really even been able to get it up to top speed. Still trying to break in the engine. So yeah, we're gonna be slow and steady all the way there, but should be fun. Guys, I think that pretty much does it for this video. It's 10:30. It gives me a half hour to get there. It's maybe 15 minutes in a car, so I'm thinking twice as long on the scooter, because I'm definitely not being... I'm gonna go on the main road, but I'm not gonna be on the main road the whole time. There's like... I have to go on the main road for like maybe 2 or 3 miles, and then there's a side road that I can get on, and I'll just take the neighborhood all the way to my mom's house. So they definitely don't expect me to show up on the little moped here. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to get it done in time. But looks like we're just going to make it. I'm going to go inside, let the dogs out. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, maybe you learned something. If you have a spring that you need compressed, get yourself 2 ratchet straps. Or just go buy a spring compressor. I think it's definitely a lot safer. And in the future, I'll probably be investing in one. I think the first upgrade we're going to do on the moped is definitely those shock springs, whatever you want to call them. Because I just don't like the design of them. I don't like how you adjust them, or lack thereof being able to adjust them. And yeah, I got some big plans for this scooter. There's a few things else on it that I also don't like that I think can be modified for the better. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe. It's 100% free. Hit that like button. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!